Okie dokie, Smokey. Then at this stage of the game, I would try to bond the audience together a little bit. Give my little shtick about Johnny Cash. Man, I got one guy that comes down to Half Moon every week. You know, he works for the. This guy's like about, I don't know, 55, maybe 60 years old. Quiet, you know, never says nothing. Comes in there and stuff, and finally I was like, you know, surprised. I mean, obviously, not necessarily indicative of my audience, and I got shooting the prison, but he works for the railroad, and this tune just, I don't know, he dug this tune, which makes me feel good. And he gets right in there and whoops it up. That's what you know, that's, so now this, you're home, I would assume, by yourself here, so I hope that in knowing you as I do, I hope you won't feel inhibited in the privacy of your home to let loose on this one. But it is a great audience bonder. And I give my little shtick about how Johnny Cash decided that, you know, at the peak of his country career, that he wanted to record a record in prison. And this is all, boy, I don't know if I have any of my facts straight or anything. I remember reading, I had that album, and I remember reading the back of the album, which, if I remember correctly, he wrote the liner notes, and he talks about, I mean, really painted a pretty good picture about how these guys, at the time I was young, too, it was like one of the first country things that affected me, because just the rock and roll stuff was knocking me out. But country and blues and stuff, I didn't understand that shit at all. But this was stuff that just leapt off the vinyl. I don't even know how I got it. I think somebody turned me onto it, said, you know, I really want to hear this. And I was like, country, you know. This guy don't have the mop top thing happening. But I remember those guys, you know. So and I give the shtick about how he wanted to play at prison, and his record company executive was against it, and the producer was against it, and obviously the warden is going to be against it, but they worked something out so that he could play there. Maybe the governor owed him a favor or something, so he plays there. And I don't flatter myself to know anything about the politics of prison, but I would assume that the warden and the guys are figuring, hey, how come these guys are getting a favor? This is, you know, they're getting a perk here, they're getting a Benny, what's the deal? You know, they don't deserve it, they're prisoners, you know, so there's a bit of, I would assume, resentment. And these guys are lifers. This isn't like county town where they failed to make some alimony payments or, you know, screwed up on probation because of a DWI thing. But, you know, so these guys were like in there, the lifers. These guys, they haven't cheered or laughed or nothing in ages, you know. And he gets to that one, instead of opening up with like Long Black Veil or something, he cranks out this tune. He gets to the line, I shot a man, and, you know, just to watch him die. I mean, it's the genuine nightclub, and they fucking go bananas. So, for those of you out there that feel the need when I hit that point, give it hell, huh? I hear the train coming around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom prison. Time keeps dragging on, and I hear that lonesome whistle. I hang my head and moan. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I'm just wondering what the neighbors think now. I've got the girl below me, and the girl above me, and the no girl down the hall. Father lives upstairs from about downtown. Papa's gay schemes the window as his daddy orders round. When they passed last on the street, neither made a sound. Bobby sees a life he don't wanna lead. His daddy's blood's a prison from which he can't be free. And he sees his mama's eyes, don't she realize it's me? And Bobby's future she can't deny. Her thoughts they wander, she starts to cry. Where are those long lost days of hope she'd sing Bobby Jr.'s lullaby? Mama, he says, I'm moving to a farm. My daddy's demons can't do me no harm. Mama, why you holding so tight to my arm? Mama stands at the door and waves. Goodbye, Bobby Jr., good luck, behave. And her heart calls up to her eyes, be brave. And Bobby's future she can't deny. Thoughts they wander and she starts to cry. Where are those long lost days of hope she'd sing Bobby Jr.'s lullaby? Bobby's bus moves a silhouette across the field. Mama stacks the jarred tomatoes, waiting to be sealed. Daddy asks the bartender, can last call be appealed?